2,000 years ago, the proudest boast was Civis Romanus Sum. Today, in the world of freedom, the proudest boast is Ich bin ein Berliner.
On the 26th of June 1963, in Berlin, Germany, everyone's second favorite president, John F. Kennedy, gave a historic speech about a city, a nation, and a whole world coming together, united by the common values of freedom and democracy. Kennedy's speech came at a time of division, both ideological — it was the Cold War after all, with the world separated into two main camps — but also physical, because shortly before his speech, East Germany, with the support of the Soviets, had erected the Berlin Wall.
Freedom has many difficulties, and democracy is not perfect. But we have never had to put a wall up to keep our people in, to prevent them from leaving us.
Kennedy went on to talk about the deep divisions in the world, and in one of the greatest and most iconic speeches ever given by a president of the United States, and by one of the most beloved and peace-loving presidents of all time, that division, that obstacle to peace, unity and freedom had a clear face. It had a symbol representing it.
While the wall is the most obvious and vivid demonstration of the failures of the communist system, for all the world to see, we take no satisfaction in it, for it is, as your mayor has said, an offense not only against history, but an offense against humanity, separating families, dividing husbands and wives and brothers and sisters, and dividing a people who wish to be joined together.
Kennedy wasn't the only one to see walls as a symbol of division. 24 years later, President Reagan visited Berlin too, and addressing the people of West and East Berlin, he reiterated Kennedy's sentiment.
Behind me stands a wall that encircles the free sectors of this city. Every man is a Berliner, forced to look upon a scar.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Just a few years later, the Berlin Wall was torn down. Germany was reunited and allowed to cause trouble for the continent of Europe. But nonetheless, it was done in the spirit of unity, of barriers crumbling, in the name of a united Germany, a united Europe, and hopefully a united world. It was a brief glimmer of hope in one of the hardest centuries our civilization has ever faced. It's been 54 years since Kennedy's Ich bin ein Berliner speech. How much closer are we to achieving his vision?
Let me ask you as I close to lift your eyes beyond the dangers of today to the hopes of tomorrow, beyond the wall to the day of peace with justice, beyond yourselves and ourselves to all mankind, to that day when this city will be joined as one, and this country and this great continent of Europe in a peaceful and hopeful globe. As a free man, I take pride in the words Ich bin ein Berliner.
Build that wall. Build that wall.
We will build a great wall along the southern border.
I say, absolutely we're going to build a wall, 100%. I said right from the beginning, we're going to build a wall. It's going to be a real wall. See that ceiling up there? I mean, this is a wall that if you get up there, you're not coming down very easy.
Build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me, believe me. I will build a great, great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay.
Who's going to pay for the wall?